Quick disclaimer before I start this video, this is fake. This has happened in Minecraft. I do not subscribe to any of the beliefs present in this video. If I killed myself, no I didn't. Now that that's out of the way, you might be wondering why I'm dressed like this, why I have a black hoodie on and extremely reflective sunglasses. Well, that's because of a punchline that I will be making in a few minutes, so I'm pre-firing my joke. Yesterday, there was a helicopter crash in Iran, and on that helicopter was the Iranian president and the foreign minister of Iran. And as of, I think it was late yesterday or very early today, amongst the extremely thick fog, both individuals were found dead. Now, if you don't know, Iran plays a massive role in foreign affairs, as do most countries that you hear of on the news. And they especially play a massive role in the relationships with the United States, but I will not be getting into that because I'm not too aware of current political affairs or any of that stuff. And I also don't want to get assassinated, which is partially why I did this disclaimer. I am mentally well. If I killed myself, again, no, I didn't, because especially with all the things about, the Boeing whistleblowers, because 2 Boeing whistleblowers were found dead. I'm not gonna make a video on that. I don't really feel like it because, again, way too much research for stuff that I genuinely have no idea about. But I would like to speak about this because of how big of a deal this is, and I say that with a smile, with no meaning behind it. This is really, really scary. So Iran and all those countries around the Middle East and that area have been very troublesome for the United States. And if you don't already know me, believe me, I am a United States believer. I do not care too much about foreign affairs, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine. Not to be controversial, I'm not the biggest subscriber to any of those beliefs. I like to keep my tongue away from that mouth. I have no idea, but I like to stay away from that kind of stuff. I don't really watch too many videos on that topic in general, and as I said before, I don't really enjoy watching the news. And because I don't like watching the news, I get a lot of my information from TikTok, which is a double-edged sword, right? A lot of it's genuine, but most of it's just brain rot bullcrap. But I got this information, I heard about it from Dylan Page. Now, if you don't know who Dylan Page is, I'm honestly kind of shocked at that, because he is a extremely popular news source for TikTok, and he has been a very transparent, very honest source of news. And that's where I got this from. Well, I didn't get any information from him. I just heard of this from his video. I just heard that an Iranian helicopter crashed containing the president and the foreign minister. And they, at the moment when it crashed, there were people obviously looking for them, but it was due to extreme weather conditions and it was very foggy, and the helicopter crashed in a mountainous area. And as of now, the 2 individuals and anyone else on the helicopter have been found dead because, obviously, who's surviving a helicopter crash? And now for my punchline. And again, if I killed myself, no I didn't. I don't think this helicopter crash was accidental. Sorry, but I don't think it was accidental. You know who I think did it? And now you know why I'm dressed like this, is because I look like an agent. I look like a CIA FBI guy because my sunglasses and my black hood. My identity is... All right. Let's skip to the rest of the video. Hello, I'm back. You can see my face, but this is honestly really scary because every single day, every single time something with foreign affairs happens like this, we get closer to the plot of Black Ops 2, which is one of my favorite Call of Duties ever, but I don't want it to be recreated because, if you don't know already, Black Ops 2 happened in 2025, and if you look in the date on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, hang on, wait a minute. If you look at the date right there, it says 5/20/2024, 11 in the morning, which is when I'm recording this. But we're nearly halfway through 2024, and what's in 6 months? 2025. And what happened? When did Black Ops 2 take place? 2025. What is the plot of Black Ops summed up to, like, taking this massive, actually really good story that takes place in both 1980s and 2025, taking this massive story and condensing it into one microscopic atom? Middle East conflicts, which is essentially entirely what's going on here. And basically, with the accidental death of Iran's president and foreign minister, tensions are definitely rising. And to be honest, this is just another reason that I'm scared for my future, because if war does happen, if World War III breaks out, as Einstein said, I think World War III will be fought with nukes and like ray guns and rail guns and all this different things, and World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones, because we are going to destroy ourselves with nuclear weapons if this war happens. I don't know why I just started talking with my hand. I don't know. Really not looking forward to it. Really not. But this is just insane. I can't. I woke up to the. I didn't wake up to this news. I woke up yesterday to this news, and I woke up today with the news that they have been confirmed dead. And I know I've been just basically regurgitating the same things over and over in this video, but this video serves as a kind of reminder, like, hey, this is happening. And again, I don't mean to get into this very conspiratorial, like, oh, the government must have did it kind of talk. But according to AP News, the crash comes as the Israel-Hamas war roils the region. Iran-backed Hamas led the attack that started the conflict, and Hezbollah, also supported by Tehran, has fired rockets at Israel. Last month, Iran launched its own unprecedented drone and missile attack on Israel. Now, if you don't already know, Hezbollah is the terrorist organization formed for Palestine, and the United States government, from what I've seen, again, I don't know too much about this topic because I don't do too much research, supports more Israel. They give a lot of money to that country, and regardless, but that's why I generally think this has some ties. But again, I apologize if I'm speaking out of context here, but also according to AP News, Iran has offered no cause for the crash nor suggested sabotage brought down the helicopter, which fell in mountainous terrain in a sudden intense fog. In Tehran, Iran's capital, businesses were open and children attended school Monday. However, there was a noticeable presence of both uniformed and plainclothes security forces downtown. So this is essentially like Iran's 9/11, right? The president and their foreign minister just got murdered. No, sorry, they just died in a helicopter accident. And now the country is not in shambles, but definitely there's a lot of confusion going on, as there definitely would be. I know if the United States president suddenly died in a plane crash or whatever, people would be a little bit skeptical, like I am. I'm just a tiny bit. That skeptic face on Roblox. I'm like that one, right? I'm a little bit on edge right now, but hey, it is what it is. Again, I'm just a nobody trying to speak about this. In the time since this crash, the Iranian supreme leader has said that the first vice president of Iran will take up the position of president for, I think it was the next 50 days. So at least they now have someone in the spot of presidency. But again, this is still a massive deal for not only Iran, but the rest of the world, because Iran is a massively powerful country. And right now I'll post a couple of pictures on the screen showing just the dire situation of, especially with the weather, because all the sources are saying that the helicopter crashed due to foggy, rainy weather. It was unexpected, of course, and all this stuff. So it's again, as I said, a very scary situation. And I think you, my viewer, should be following this, because these updates are going to be pretty crucial. But today, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to let you in on the situation here. And to the person who commented on one of my recent videos asking if I have a disease or whatever that is, torticulosis or whatever that's called, that makes my neck like really stiff. No, I don't. I can turn my head. See that? I don't have that. I have a very flexible neck. All right, pause. But yeah, for now, please, more than ever, stay safe.